Since you guys liked my last quantum physics video, I decided I was gonna make it a series. Let's go all in on this. Plus, I literally don't have anybody to talk to about this without getting the side eye. You know, the shirk side eye. I got a lot of support, y'all. Like, I'm really happy there are many others like me that's into Islam and spirituality, but with limits, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala draws those lines for us that we cannot cross, okay? It's all about your intention. You can't go barking on astral projection and talk about how you're only dealing with the good jinn. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Sarah. I have a little bit of ADHD, a little bit of the tism. If you haven't seen my previous video, go back and watch that. Make sure you save this video, like, comment, share. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about quantum physics and the soul, the ruh, and what Islam already knew. What's crazy is even with all the scientific progress that we've made, the greatest mystery in the universe is not out of space. It's actually you. We can explain atoms, energy, time, but ask any scientist, what's consciousness? And I promise you, you'll hear silence. The truth is, we don't actually know what perceives. We only know that we perceive. Does that make sense? You know in quantum physics that observation itself changes reality. Particles exist as possibility, and then they become something real. So if you think about that, the observer changes the observed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Isra, they ask you concerning the soul. Say the soul is of the command of my Lord, and you have been given of knowledge only very little. It's crazy to me because we know that we perceive, but how? How do we perceive? Because the soul, the ruh, is not something we can just put under a microscope or something we can measure. You know, it's from the realm of the unseen, the ghaib, the literal command of Allah. Quantum physics teaches us that reality isn't made of solid matter. They say it's made of possibilities, energy, and information. Islam tells us that life itself is infused by the command be, and it is. And from what I'm seeing, the more science discovers, the more it confirms that behind everything we see is something that we can't see. Does that make sense? So the next time you ask yourself, well, what is soul? What is my ruh? What does that mean? I guess the best way to put it is to say that it's not made out of matter, it's made out of meaning, or it's so hard to describe. Quantum physics likes to say that it's you're the source. And honestly, I would love your thoughts on this because this is where the great divide starts. I know what I believe because I know what Islam teaches me. I also know not to look at myself as the source or something bigger than what I actually am. It's a source, and the source is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our ruh is what's connected. Now, I know I sound like I know my stuff, but there's so much I don't know. So much I'm willing to learn. And just from my last video, I learned so much from you guys. Because to be honest, Muslims don't talk about spirituality. A lot of them really do fear that thin line between shirk and not committing. And for a long time, before I really started